All right, so welcome to our channel. So we want to cut a pencil skirt. We're cutting a pencil skirt. We are using waist 21, hip 24, and the skirt length is 15. All right, so let's measure the skirt length first. Let's start with the skirt length. The length of the skirt is 15. So we have 15 here. I'll take our ruler, take it down. Okay. So we are using the hip length, we are using 5. Since for a small measurement, not a big size, so we are using 5. So it is actually good you measure your clients. There are some standard measurements actually from your waist to your hip. But if you have your client present with you, it's better you take the measurements. Okay, so let's start with the waist. I said the waist is 21. 21 divided by 4 is 5 1/4. Then the hip is 24. So what we have is 6. Then for a pencil skirt, you take in you minus 1 inches from the hip measurement. So that means we'll have 5 here. 5 inches. Okay. So now it depends. This is the standard for a pencil skirt. If your client wants it fitted real pencil kind of, you can go in by either 1.5 or 2 inches. So that's how you do it. So let's join them together. Okay. Okay. So okay. So this is what we have here. Now we're going to use a dart of 2 inch. I'm going to use a dart of 2 inch. Then the depth of 3. So for the dart, half inch. Then you roll. Okay. So this is it. So like I said, this is in standard for pencil, 1 inch. Minus 1 inch from your hip line. But if your client wants it refitted, you can go in by 1.5 or 2 inches here. But for now, we are using 1 inch. All right. So this is a pattern paper. You can decide to add your sewing allowance, or you can leave it and add it when cutting your fabric. Now we're going to add our dart allowance, which is 1 inch. So we took out 1 inch for our dart allowance. So we're going to add it here. That's for the darts. And we're just going to, sorry, I'm just going to join it. Okay, so this is our data allowance. All right, so this is it. We're going to cut it out, and sorry, I'm trying to manage my pattern paper. So we'll cut it out. By the time you join the data allowance, it will take shape by itself. All right, so now let's cut the back. Like I said, I just trying to manage my pattern paper. So this is the front, this is the front. So let's strap the back. So for the back, for the zipper allowance, um you can go in by 1 inch, 1.5, 2 inches, depends on what you're working with. For me, if I'm turning the fabric with the lining, I take 1.5 or 2 inch. But if I'm turning the lining separately, turning the fabric separately, I just go in by 1 inch. I think 1 inch is fine for me. So let's do 1 inch. Let's do 1 inch. Let's do 1 inch. Okay. Okay, so I'm just using this to hold this down. So I want us to trace it out. I want us to trace it out. Or let's cut it out. But there's something I want to show you. Okay. Alright. So this is what I want to show you. This is the hip line. Okay. So this is the hip line. So this is what I'm trying to show you. Okay. So what I'm trying to show you is this. This is the hip line. You know the back, your waist is not straight. It's a bit curvy. It's not straight. So because of that, in order to avoid zip bulge, we go in by 1/2 inch here. You can see it. We go in by 1/2 inch here. Then we join it to the hip line. We join it to the hip line. Then from here, measure 1 inch. Measure your 1 inch. Measure your 1 inch. So if you do this, that bulge at the zip that usually come, that makes, there will be no more bulge at the zipper side. So this is it. Hope you can see. So this is it. So you trim it out. Okay. All right. So this is what we have. Then put in your dart, 2 inches. Going by 3 inch. Okay. Then remember, half half. All right. So we're done. So this is the front and this is the back. I hope you learned something today. All right. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. See you in our next class. You can try it and leave a comment in the comment section if you've tried it, so that we'll know how it came out. But I know it will come out beautiful. It will be very okay. All right. Thank you so much. Bye.